Hello. Hello. We're playing JARhammer tonight. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be the best. The best time. We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn a lot. A lot of lore. We're going to learn about this emperor I keep hearing about. Yeah. Yeah, Henry, he DM'd me. He was like, hey man, you really got to try this game out. It's really good. I was like, okay, Henry Cavill, fine. Yes, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. That was a good time. You do. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I think... Let's just get this game going, dude. I've been very interested in this game for a while. It's gotten great reviews. I've heard good things. Supposed to be like old school Baldur's Gate. More of like the isometric camera view. JARhammer 40,000. We're going to do a lot of reading. Whole lot of reading. I don't know how much voice acting is in this game, but I watched somebody play. And most of the dialogue is through text. Here we go. Okay. Let me... There we go. Boom. Baboosh. Yes, she is. Ooh, chat's big. What if I did this? So toxic. What up, Carsonist? How's it going? Carsonist, do you have any knowledge of this JARhammer world? Boom. Here we are. I know nothing. Okay. Me neither. Other than, I know the Emperor is a big deal. And I know there's orcs. And I know that, like, the aesthetic of it, like, it seems badass. That's all I know. Anyways, this game is I think the newest in the Warhammer. Long live the Emperor. Exactly. And Heresy. Heresy's a big thing too. Heresy is a very big thing. Let's just get into it. I know nothing for the most part. I know there's a guy named Sanguinius. The main story. That's what we got going on. Take up the mantle of a rogue traitor, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over the trade predoctorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of von Valancius as it faces multiple threats from within its own ranks and without, as countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity. It is up to you to hold the reins of this shattered predoctorate and forge a new path for the von Valancius dynasty, currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. The stakes are high and rise even higher as you cross paths with terrifyingly powerful and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Coronis expanse. We're going to Coronis. Okay. Difficulty. A lot of options here. Normal. Normal difficulty level is designed for players unfamiliar with the base game's systems or those who play tactical games and CRPGs infrequently. That's kind of us. The stats and modifiers of enemies and the game environment are slightly reduced. Daring. Daring difficulty level demands that players possess a solid grasp. I'm not above going to normal. Whatever stats they have for normal is good with me. What's Grim Darkness, though? In the grim darkness of the far future, there's only war. This mode is the ultimate challenge for the boldest of Lord Captains who want to truly immerse themselves in the world of Warhammer 40k with the highest stakes possible. All decisions, victories, and losses in the Grim Darkness mode are final and irreversible. So this is the honor mode from Baldur's Gate 3. You have one save, which... well, maybe it's not the same. Oh yeah, it is. If your party, yeah. So if you lose, then your save is deleted, and that's it. Let's just do it. Main story. I'll continue. Continue. Character. What character are we gonna be? We have Hecata. She looks badass. Soldier. A soldier is a master of all ranged weapons, quickly able to assume an advantageous position from where they stand, ready to rain fire on the enemy. While well trained in a highly diverse range of arms, a soldier is particularly proficient at blasting their targets with burst fire and area weapons. Let's check out Darius. Darius looks cool. Operative. An operative uses intelligence and perception to find and exploit weaknesses in an enemy's defenses. None can withstand an attack from an operative. Now we have Bahardor. Whoa. He's a warrior. Oh man. Warriors are combatants boasting exceptional melee prowess, capable of dealing high damage in close quarters combat and withstanding heavy amounts of damage. They also excel at drawing enemies' attention from less defended allies. Okay. Well. Oh, there's a custom character too. We can just make our own. Create your own rogue trader from scratch. The possibilities are endless when it comes to customizing your character, choosing their home world, gender, background, and more. You can also choose from a wide variety of combat, social. Let's just see what that looks like. Let's just see how in-depth we can get. Ah, Emperor hasn't got long left. Not with us around. Wait, and that's wait. We like the Emperor though, no? Well, Al. First of all, welcome, Al. How familiar are you with Warhammer 40K? This art is freaking awesome. Look at that guy. There's a Warhammer 50K fan scenario where the fairly familiar fan scenario where the Emperor finally dies and becomes the Chaos God of Order. Chaos God of Order. And I can't decide if that's incredibly genius or incredibly stupid. I was going to say Chaos Order. My D&D brain won't let that work. That's like law and chaotic. It just doesn't work. I want to look more at, like, what are my... Okay, even your world where you were from changes some stats. I like that. Oh, cool. There actually used to be a 5th Chaos God, but it was phased out for copyright reasons. What was the name? Like Thor or something? Or Hulk? Crime Lord. Mini Storm Priest. Malal. I'm not really sure what that's from. Navy Officer. Noble. Sanctioned Psyker. I might go with just one of the pre-made characters from my first playthrough. Because I don't really know what choices I'm... Like athletics. I mean, I get D&D makes me understand this a little bit. Apex of brilliance, illustrious glory. You utilize your talents as a commander to achieve a great victory over the ruinous powers. Let's just see if any of this art... Damn, that looks cool. That guy looks fucking sick. This looks like Lord Corlys Velaryon from House of the Dragon. Wow, and he gives big like ship captain vibes, which is exactly what Corlys was. Fuck, everybody's so cool. The art of this game has Shadowrun Returns vibes. Wonder if someone worked on both. Perhaps. This guy's cool as hell too. Ooh, and it actually changes our... It doesn't give him the robot face, which I like. I like the cyborg look. Home world. The death world. Man, a lot of lore here. Lot of lore. A lot of lore. On death worlds, the plants, beasts, and sometimes even the environment itself take aggressive and destructive forms. Here's what I'm thinking, what I want. I want to be like a captain type guy. I want to do more of like commander type vibes. Where I'm like, in the middle of battle, I'm commanding my people, giving them buffs and stuff like that. An imperial world is one of a million planets united by the belief in the immortal God Emperor. Hailing from hyper-technological societies to grimy feudal populations, the inhabitants of countless worlds offer fealty and devotion to the master of humanity and the imperial creed espoused by his servants. $10 says the description for Fortress World name drops Cadia. We will read that. The designation Imperial World encompasses a vast array of wholly dissimilar worlds that are nevertheless part of the Imperium. Humanity's finest Imperial World characters can select any characteristic except for weapon skill or ballistic skills, and add a +10 bonus. +10 sounds good. Ready to serve. When an Imperial World character is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability or affects an ally with okay. That's good for, that's kind of what I was looking at. Better to die for the Emperor. While under 40% wounds, Imperial World characters gain +10 bonus to all characteristics, and that's cool. If no other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character, the first archetype ability used in each combat by this character does -1 AP. It costs less. Okay. That's nice. No heresy. 10% critical hit chance and 10% armor against Xenos, or demonic creatures. Their allies gain half the bonus. Damn, this seems good. Stronger together. All allies excluding Xenos. We don't want no freaking Xenos in our party anyways. In the current party game, +5. That's good. So far, I'm liking this. Let's check out this Fortress World. Fortress worlds are planets where the entire populace is immersed in warfare. They constantly train for the day that they may be called upon to defend the Imperium, a charge they solemnly uphold. Fortress worlds are established as bulwarks against the enemy. Every citizen is a soldier, trained to fight from the moment they can handle a weapon. Adaptus Mechanicus. I think, without diving too far in, I'm liking Imperial World. Also, I don't mean to make fun of you, Al, but not a single mention of Cadia. Sorry. We're going Imperial. Mechanicus, the game. I've heard of that. I've heard of that. Humanity's finest strength. Imperial World characters can select any characteristic. Oh, so strength. Oh, I see. I'm picking this. Okay, so strength. Let's see here. Represents how physically strong a character is. I kind of want, like, fellowship. What is this about? Represents the character's ability to interact with other creatures, to deceive, charm, or befriend them. High fellowship will help a character find a way to approach a gathering of unsociable servants, or to effortlessly make deals with treacherous merchants. Listen, I don't need this right now, and it hasn't been 22 minutes, okay? The stream has been going for 22 minutes, 23 now. I don't need this. Strength. Physically strong. It affects the listen, this game, from what I have seen, is going to be a lot of reading. So, buckle up. It affects the damage a character inflicts with melee weapons and allows them to lift heavier objects. For each point of a strength bonus, characters deal +5 bonus to damage with one-handed melee weapons and two-handed melee weapons. It also affects the athletic skill. We can expand. Oh, I see. Agility, I can already tell, probably not for me. Manipulate delicate explosives. Improves initiative, dodge, chance, and reaction. If a character uses a melee weapon, their dodge, okay. Intelligence. Oops. Character's acumen, reason, and knowledge. For each point of an intelligence bonus, characters deal +5 more damage with non-burst ranged area attacks. It also affects the lore Imperium, lore warp, lore Xenos, logic, Medicae, and tech use. Logic is, it feels like intelligence is what a commander would need. What is this? Imperium. This skill is affected by intelligence character. It reflects a character's understanding of the Imperium's tenets, history, and structure. May give access to this. Intelligence seems good. Perception. How well a character perceives their surroundings. Characters with high perception can pick out a stray bolter shell casing in between the day-to-day morass of an underhive, or even tell when someone is being deceitful. That's good too. Affects the awareness skill and reduces enemy dodge chance. Willpower. Reflects a character's ability to withstand the horrors of the warp. The warp. Whoa. When psychers reach deeper into the warp. Oh, that's right. The warp is like the weave in D&D, just like the magic. Warp is like magic. Not being a space marine, a bolter would be a rather heavy weapon to you. Okay. So we don't want it, so I can see our guy with just like a pistol, and kind of like how our art is here, with like, this is how I see our guy really on the battlefield. Sword, pistol, commanding the troops. Fellowship. I'm thinking intelligence. Or perception. I feel like +10 is a big bonus. This seems to offer more like dialogue stuff, which I like. The warp is the amaterium where chaos dwells. It's also how ships, except for the Tau and Necrons, do faster than light. They need special shields to keep the demons out while traveling. Okay, so it's kind of like biotics for Mass Effect. Maybe, maybe not, though. I think I'm going to go with intelligence. Which sounds blasphemous for me. When strength is an option, but just for the character that we're going for. And we get 5% more damage with non-burst ranged area attacks. What does that even mean for real? What is non-burst ranged area? I guess just everything else. So, sure. We'll go with intelligence. Locking it in. Origin. Good lord. Ships of the Imperium have psychers that navigate through the warp by using a psychic beacon projected through the galaxy by the Emperor. Sometimes the Golden Throne glitches and the beacon flickers and thousands of ships are lost. Damn. Thousands of psychers on Terra are sacrificed to the beacon to keep it working every day. Wow. Metal. We have Astra Militarum Commander. The Astra Military Commander and all their allies deal an additional +20 +2 times per per perception bonus. Is this my perception? To enemies that are adjacent to the commander or their allies until the end of the commander's next turn. All of the commander's allies also suffer no damage from allies' attacks until the end of the commander's next turn. Can only be used once per combat. If I was to go with this, I might change my whatever this was to perception, but we'll see. Astra Militarum is the real name for the Imperial Guard because you can't copyright Imperial Guard. I see. Okay. So these are people that are what it says right here. You have served as one of the commanders of an Astra Militarum regiment, commanding thousands and winning battles in the name of the God Emperor. I think I want to be for the freaking Emperor. So, I like this. We may be switching to perception, which would give us a plus 15 perception if I did that. So, we'll see what else we got. Damn, this guy looks badass too. I don't see anything about... Alright. Commissars of the Officio Perfectus are ruthless officers charged with maintaining the morale, discipline, and fighting spirit of their Astra Militarum regiment. You used to be one of these faithful servants of the God Emperor, a living symbol of Imperium authority, regarded with a mix of fear and awe by their subordinates. That's good too. At all costs. The Commissar's next single shot or single target melee attack applies the following effects. Enemy target. The target becomes marked. The ally who kills the marked enemy gains an extra turn after the current one, with +1. What's AP? Action points, and +4 movement points. Ally target. All allies gain an additional +1 action point and +3 movement for 1 round. Okay. Fellowship. So this is much more of the commander guy that I was thinking about. While the Commissar's ally is under the effects of at all costs, that ally suffers plus 50% damage but gains. Wow. Okay. Show them contempt. While the Commissar is adjacent to an enemy, all their allies get... This is a lot of helping out your allies in combat. I like. If the Commissar kills a target with at all cost, they can use at all costs once more this combat for 0 action points. Dang, that seems good. That's their big move. Wait a minute. If the Commissar kills the target with at all cost... I see. I like that. Motivation. Anytime the Commissar grants additional movement points to an ally, they gain... Wow. For the Emperor. When momentum is less than 100 points, at all costs grants 20 plus 2 times Fellowship. Okay, we might be going for Fellowship, actually, if I choose this. Crime Lord. Don't even need to read it, because no. Priest. No. Navy Officer. No. Noble, no. Sanctioned Psyker, cool that it's an option, but no. Commissar. I think that's it. And I believe we are going to go back here and click Fellowship. That's that. Alright, our triumph. You played a key role at the apex of brilliance. You played a key role in exposing a conspiracy among your superior officers. So some people were being some freaking heretics. And we sussed them out and got rid of them. I like that. So plus 5 to logic. Illustrious glory. Your name has become a synonym for loyalty and valor. And your visage has adorned many Imperial Guard propaganda posters. Damn, with this our coercion would be huge, because we got a bunch of coercion for our origin. Feat of greatness, demolition, no, I can already tell, no. Brilliance or coercion? Logic would help spread out our points a little better. There's a psyker in Darktide who has a bit of a moment and yells at his own subtitles. It's probably a blown take that they left in because the voice actor stayed in character and it turned out funny. That does sound funny. Yells at his own subtitles. I'm not really sure which one to pick. Think glory for the Emperor. Our darkest hour, grim portents. The souls of all who perished in a brutal offensive still haunt your nightmares and torture your soul. What up, dog? That's a lot of stuff. The Astronomicon. Alright. The souls of all who perish in a brutal offensive still haunt your nightmares. -5 to awareness. That's fine. He like stumbled over his words and kept going. Alright, -5 for Spasian is a no. You were attacked by a group of renegade guardsmen during a mutiny and were beaten half to death. We'll go with this one. -5 to athletics, who cares? Archetypes. You can only choose one of the first tier archetypes at this moment. Okay. Warrior. Officer. Use their willpower and fellowship to improve the combat capabilities of their allies, turning them into even greater threats on the battlefield. Oh, yeah, true. True. That's funny, though, either way. Core focus, extra turn, single target buffs. Rescuing allies. I don't even know if I need to look at the other ones, but I will, I guess. Vanguard and Master Tech. This seems like what we're going to want to do. Soldier. Yeah, officer. I'm not even going to look at the other ones. This is it. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Okay. Get our fellowship. Plus 45. So we have 30 points. Okay, so he goes up by 5. Fellowship to 50 seems good. Maybe we have 21 with, so 4 more points basically. Perception, weapons skill. Just so we're able to fight things, that'd be good. Agility, quickness, reflexes, manipulate delicate explosives, intelligence maybe. That might be a good one to go for. I think maybe 1 in intelligence. Yeah, 40 willpower, 40 fellowship. I like that. Our void ship. Sword class frigate. And we get to name it. I love this. The Sword class frigate is a classic void ship design. Proven in thousands of battles. You can barely see it with because of my dumb face, but proven in thousands of battles, combining decent firepower, high speed, and respectable survivability. All the dimensions. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's just look at the falchion real quick. More advanced and modern design that was developed only 5 centuries ago, but has already proven to be as good as veteran frigates like the Sword class. I like the look of this one a lot. The Von Valancius flagship. Rogue Trader's personal ship. Oh, okay, so the flagship is what our ship is. This is the pride of the Von Valancius dynasty. It carries a Lord Captain from one world to another. I guess we are the Lord Captain, I'm guessing. Maybe not. The Von Valancius flagship is the mightiest void ship belonging to the Von Valancius dynasty. Every system aboard this frigate has been tried and tested in innumerable engagements. Its weapons and turrets deliver hard-hitting volleys with pinpoint accuracy. Its plasma drives are rugged and yet reliable in extreme conditions. The flagship's size and maneuverability. I like this. The words are highlighted, so I hover over them. I can read about it. How many cells a ship must pass before it can turn 45 degrees? So it can turn pretty well. Faster raiders for hunting and countless pirates, Xenos, and heretics in the Coronis Expanse. Numerous Von Valancius rogue traders have acknowledged the exceptional performance of this vessel, and with a few minor updates, the flagship has continued to faithfully serve the Valancius dynasty. I see no negatives. So this is just, it seems like they're all the same. Heist. Just as good. Which one do you think? What would you go with, Al? Sword class or falchion? Now that I look at this, I do like to look at both of them for real. So it seems like it's just a cosmetic choice. IDK. Alright, sweet. I think I'll go with this one, the sword class. Mercy of the Stars. Patient Fortune. Daring Destiny. Gloriam Libertatum. What should we name this bad boy? I think I know. The Litany of Litany's Litany. That's a good one. Or keeping with our namesake and Elden Ring. I was just trying to see how to spell it. The Soul Jar of Fortune. Hell yeah. It's the Angry Marines Battle Barge. I think Soul Jar of Fortune. Booyah. Next. Shit, here we are. Oh, our name, Ignatius. Wilbur. Lazarus. Holt. Orthocy. Isidorus. Wilbur again. Astaban. Malachi Holt. Cornelius. Something like Jardicus. Jardicus. I like Jardicus. Hell yeah, what is this? Outfit settings. Oh, our color scheme. So backpack. I like the colors are fine here. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go to the bathroom and we will begin this journey. Alright? Give me just a second. Okay. Okay. Let's get going. Hang on. There we go. All right. Apply. I'm ready to go. The upper decks. This is what Terra looked like before the Emperor unified everyone and there was still a little water left. Damn, dude. The techno-barbarian states of pre-unification Terra. Come on, you're 100% loaded. Let's do this. This place is huge. Look how little the people look. This huge door. Come on, are you waiting for me? You say 100%. Here we go. I'll press any key. Okay. What up, John? My dude. How's it going? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm excited to get into this. We just spent about 40 minutes creating our character, and I'm ready to begin.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
The man who has approached you is gazing down into the depths of the vast temple on one of the lower decks. Choice and dialogues. You are in a dialogue. Here you can learn more about current events, influence the character you are speaking to, or even alter the course of the game's narrative. Your character's personal story depends on the dialogue choices you make. Available dialogue options are displayed on the right. Select a reply by clicking LMB, left mouse button, or pressing the corresponding digit. I got it. Okay, we got a couple of options here. Truly an awe-inspiring sight. Frankly, such excess can be tiring at times. All this ostentatious luxury, this laughable pretense, it is enough to make one think that the architects meant to compensate their rather than glorify. Have we met? Do you have a particular reason for disturbing me? I like this. All this ostentatious luxury, this laughable pretense. It is enough to make one think that the architects meant to compensate rather than glorify. Nah, dude, we're going with this. Our dudes, nah. This is too silly, I think. Our guy, look at our guy. You can't see our guy. But our guy's badass. I might need to change where my camera is. I think we'll go right here. For now, at least.
An interesting perspective. However, allow me to offer you a bit of advice. In the interests of your own well-being, you should frame your thoughts with greater piety. Demonstrating such a lack of care when choosing your words might be viewed by certain people as evidence of insufficient trepidation before the God Emperor, the master of humanity.
One sec. Let's make this smaller. We'll put it up here. This guy's trying to tell us how to act right now. Does he not know who we are? We are Jardicus. So, just to give you a little update as to who our character is, John. We are Jardicus. And let me move chat right here, right above my face. Jardicus, we are the commander archetype. So we are ideally we're good with words, but we're like a soldier commander, right? So I'm thinking for people like this Conrad Voigtveer, who seems a little posh and stuff like that, I don't think we're gonna jive well with those people. But we will jive well with fighters and soldiers. So I prefer to serve by acting, not. But see, we do like to speak. I think 5 is good. You seem to attach much importance to words. Well, I have a fondness for names. I have yet to hear yours.
My apologies. The statements you made were so intriguing that I forgot myself. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Ooh. Rogue Trader. A subject of the Imperium with a unique hereditary title, a rogue trader is tasked with exploring and exploiting the still uncharted regions of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. My name is Jardicus, Divisional Commissar of the Officio Prefectus Jardicus Zenithal. Fuck. That's the one we're gonna do. Divisional Commissar of the Officio Prefectus Jardicus Zenithal.
My regards, Commissar. Finding you was a difficult task given your parents' fate and your upbringing in the Schola Progenium. Truly, our meeting is an act of providence, is it not?
Voigtveer smiles faintly, but you are not sure it is directed at you.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
I'm fine with that. I've taken the, sharing the dynastic name. So we are Von, what was it again? Von Valancius. Jardicus von Valancius. I like that. Master of Whispers, no, tell me about... Some gold in my decided to seek me out, let us address it. I like this one. I like 6. I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad. Okay. Oh shit, I was moving that. There you go. Movement. Move your character by clicking left mouse button on a spot of the screen. A symbol will appear. Yeah, I like it. Your character will move toward it. If the spot you chose is inaccessible, the symbol will appear at the closest accessible location. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. I wonder, does WASD move? Yeah, I like that better. Okay.
It's about time.
Interactable objects. I get it. I kind of understand. Hold tab to highlight. Okay. So it's like Diablo. Highlight things we can do. Deck enforcer, worker, crew officer, crew officer, crew officer. A massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood, a resource of incredible value. Aboard a void ship. What up with you, dog? Have you heard? Apparently the lower decks got a big influx of new blood after the last on-world resupply. Is there some precedence? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Nonsense. Don't have time for this.
Victory awaits.
That was not my voice, was it? Got it.
We must act. They say a little bit of humility never hurt you.
I have a lady voice.
I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
I don't remember that part. I will restart and just build our guy again. I know what choices we made. I'm not gonna have my dude sound like a chick this whole time. If I'm not being a chick, I don't want to sound like a chick. Well, that was fast. Probably should have paid more attention during those 42 minutes of character creation. I know, you would think I would have noticed that, but all right. Well, I know this shouldn't take long. Main menu. If we're gonna be going through nearly 100 hours of this game, I want to make sure that it's right. So, new game. Continue. We're gonna speed run this character creation. Wait. We want custom character. Appearance. Here we go. This is what I did wrong. Click this guy. Voice.
New challenge for me. Fit for the Von Valancius annals.
I missed it. Pious.
I am but a vessel for the higher purpose.
Could have done vampire. That's true. I'm sorry. That's true.
Deliver their demise for the Emperor.
Heretic. No.
Your existence is naught but ashes.
We're not a heretic.
What curiosity unveils itself before me?
Daring male? Is there no daring female?
Fire at will! Done and done.
I mean, pious is probably what we're going with.
This could be an opportunity.
Look upon the Emperor's faithful and tremble.
That's it for sure. Augmentations, though. Hold up. Get us some cyberpunk stuff going on. I like this. We got some, you can't really see because my camera's in the way, but we got some wiry stuff going on. We'll just go with that. Tattoo. Oh man. We'll get the oops, wrong button. We'll get the eagle on our back. You can't see it, but I have an eagle on my back. It's like the whatever. Let's get some. I want to make sure I'm not getting like heretical tattoos. I like that. Any more body tats? No. But I want one on my forehead, really. That'll be good. Hair, I kind of like how the dude looks already. So, that'll be that. Homeworld, we chose Imperial World. Wait a minute. Homeworld. Oh, I see. Imperial World, Imperial. We chose Fellowship. Origin, we are the Commissar. Triumph, we chose. Oh shit! What did I choose? Did I choose? I think I chose Glory. I did choose Glory. Darkest Hour. Shadow of Torment, archetypes, we are the officer. Characteristics, this, we made this 50, this 40, this 35, I think I had this 40 as well. And then maybe Perception 35. Void Ship, we took the ship, and we were the Soul Jar of Fortune. Apply. Next, here we are. Edit name. We are Jardicus. There. All done. There we go. What took us 45 minutes to begin with? Took us what? A minute and a half? No harm done. We'll just skip through this dialogue coming up here. And you know what, Al? Since I got my second monitor, I'm not against trying out the Knights of the Old Republic games now. Since I have an actual decent way of playing them. Skip. Hold enter to skip. Gotcha. Oh wait, here we are. I think. Yes, this is where we're at.
An excellent place.
This one.
Interesting perspective.
This one.
Allow me to.
This one.
My regards.
This one.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past.
This one.
But of course, the Lord's captain.
All right, boom.
Blessed is Von Valencia's bloodline.
Hell yeah. Got it.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
I know. I got boosts. Greetings, my lord. Nice, I like that. I like that. Ugh. Can I read this book? Noble guest. Servitor. Saving. The game dubious. As you approach, something in the servitor's body begins to hum, as if in response to your presence. After a couple of seconds, the noise subsides. Damn.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
To glory. Let's go. Look at us, we're badass.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
The Lord Captain.
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Cowards.
Our foes shall be crushed beneath our unyielding might.
Combat. You have been ambushed. The battle begins. To survive in the grim darkness of the far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. These hints and tutorials will familiarize you with the combat system of Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. Click the bottom, click the button at the top of the screen to start the battle. Start. Miss. Wait, good job. Oh shit. 41 damage seems like a lot. I only have 20. I will die if it hits me. Movement in combat. All battles in the game are turn-based and take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Gotcha. I get it. Movement points. I guess this is a square. One movement point responds to one cell in the battlefield. Moving diagonal is more costly. Every second diagonal cell uses 2. At the beginning of each turn, movement points are restored to their maximum value. Note that once a character starts moving, the action can no longer be cancelled. Okay. What are my options, though? Pistol shot. Can I hit this guy from here? What do we got going on? These are once per combat moves. So seems like we only have one guy to fight. So let's use our stuff. The officer forces an ally to fully push themselves, increasing their characters by 15 overall. Additionally, all of the officer's abilities can be. Let's do at all costs.
The Emperor commands.
I see. So now that's activated. Let's move up.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
Action points. I get you. So the red is the action point, I'm guessing. I get it. I played, what's it called? A yeasty fruit bat. I remember you, a yeasty fruit bat. You showed up during our Resident Evil 4 playthrough. Welcome back. If a character performs an attack action, they will not be able to attack again and will lose their remaining movement. Okay, so when you're ready to attack, make sure you're at a spot you want to be at. I'm good right here. Let's shoot this nerd.
And so shall it be done.
Miss. That's good. I'm gonna die. I didn't mean to move up this far. Why did I do that? How you doing, fruit bat? Wow, we suck. Everybody's missing. Come on, Kunrad. Help us out. I want to get away from this guy. Like, here. I don't think I said that. Oh wait, maybe I did. Maybe I did say that. Yeah. Eating some chips. I'm doing this. What kind of chips are you eating? Let's just shoot this guy. We haven't hit him yet. There we go. Now we did. I can do this as well. Additionally, all the officer's abilities can be applied to the target. Let's amplify. Can't do this. Amplify this guy.
I will not be deterred.
Voice of command. You missed. Well, you are a failure, and the Emperor hates you. Do some damage, Kunrad. I'm backing up, dog. Let's go here. Oh, he's out of my range, actually. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Uh-oh. Can I...
I cannot comply.
No. Okay, well, that's not good. Ghost pepper flavored. Whoa. That is hardcore. Never had any of those. Don't you die. How many hit points do you have? Good dodge, okay. Okay, he attacks twice. 3 times. Since when? Okay.
To the heretic.
17 damage. Characters with melee weapons block adjacent enemies. Okay, gotcha. It's not going well. Luckily, this guy is a badass. I didn't know. I wasn't familiar with his game. Yeah. Let's finish him off. Boom, we get the killing blow. I can scarcely believe
What
it.
suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Hell yeah. Also, Fruit Bat, I believe you were gifted a subscription. Ooh, how cool. Our buddy Carsonus came through and just vomited a bunch of gifted subs the other day. Destroy. Okay, good. I was like, these cannot be bad guys. We are dead. Spread out. No one is allowed to enter the premises stations.
I'm
Stations.
afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
I can manage that. You can open the map using M. Let's do it. Got it. Wow, the map. Do you know any girl called Theodora? Not in real life. In real life, not a single one. Oh wait, let's look at this stuff here. Lehman Russ battle tank. reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor. The first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortes Chiton. A lot of fancy words.
Let us walk this path to the end.
But Theodora von Valencius is our lord right now. She's like our leader. So, tech priest servitor. Where am I going right now? Okay, he's at the end of the corridor, so let's just go. Here we go.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me.
Theodora, that hair.
Described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Survey the room. I like that. Your first impression of Edelthrad, who appears to be about 30 years old, is of parchment-like skin stretched over a tightly bundled mass of sinew, implants, and bone. The nervously twitching fingers, the face twisted by a slight tic, and the jerky movements are all signs of some illness or defect that has taken over his physical form. In stark contrast to Edelthrad, Theodora von Valancius's features appear as if they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind her back, everything seems to emphasize the difference in status between her and Edelthrad. Next to the two of them, you see two more men. One is a gray-haired officer of impeccable bearing who is studying the contents of his data slate. What is a data slate? An electronic digital storage device similar to a tablet computer. Makes sense. The other is a behemoth bristling with holsters and baldricks containing all manner of weapons. I like that guy, whoever that is.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer.
Approach. The dry female voice and the powerful feeling of being watched force you to look at Theodora. The rogue trader is looking straight at you, and her gaze, like herself, is predatory and oppressive. Give me your answer.
Consider this hypothetical
Skill
situation.
tests. Uh-oh.
Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Yeah, 38,000 years from now, Corona's still around. Isn't that crazy? Even in other galaxies, we're dealing with this shit. What a bummer. Okay, so we succeeded. These are good options. I don't think we go with Xenos because our guy. Oh, these are chances here, so I could. This is succeeded though. There are ways to confirm whether what is happening is 6 and 4 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several flankers to do it. I like that one. We'll go with that. There are ways to confirm whether what is happening to Aeon 4 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers to do so, but it will give us the answer.
Thorough, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years. Yet you speak of several.
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne.
My fave food?
Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants.
Man, that's a big question. I will give you a couple. Or a few. I will say the first thing that came to mind, thinking about my favorite food. John, I need you to answer, and same for you, Fruit Bat. Tell me yours. I like hot wings. I like a good quesadilla. I like a nice cheeseburger. And I like Chinese. Gosh, I'm hungry. I didn't eat dinner. I got off work. I had to get off work early at noon because we had some stuff going on with the kids, and I had to go pick up one of the kids from school. And when I did that, I got us lunch, and I'm just used to, whenever I get off work, I eat dinner. And my brain was like, you got off work, you're eating dinner. But it was lunch. Damn, I'm hungry. This is not good. That's the thing. See, you're asking me at a Fruit Bat, you're asking at a bad time, because I am actually starving now that I think about it. Everything sounds like my favorite food. Maybe one day. That's funny. The other day I was streaming and I was like, damn, I want to order me a pizza. I was like, maybe y'all should do that. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. I always feel weird about stuff like that, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Damn, it's 10:30 right now. What's that called? Mukbang? I'm gonna do a mukbang. Is mukbang specifically when it's like a bunch of food, or is it just when people watch you? True. I shouldn't feel bad about it because it's 7:30 for you. That's just a little after dinner time. Yep. So that means you're like way far out west, huh? 2. Got 2 over the little boogers. We got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old around California. Yeah, that's what I was. And John, you're Florida man. 2 very opposite sides of the country. Look at that. I was thinking earlier, by the way, I'm not done talking about food, but just for a second, let me say this. We have a handful, we're almost at 100 followers, but we have like a handful of regular OGs that stop, that are like that always stop in the stream. And almost all of them are like from different, so we have Candy, who's from the Philippines. We have Mank, who's from France. We have Carsonist, who is stationed in, I think he said Korea. And then John is in Florida, which is basically another country. That's wild. And Star is in Indiana, which is like, It's basically Caelid from Elden Ring. The Philippines, yeah. The Philippines. Damn, dude. This is not good. Your boy might be door dashing at 10:30 at night. Oh yeah, we're going to. Yeah, I'm making a huge mistake. I'm gonna see if the wife wants anything. I'm thinking Taco Bell. How do we feel about Taco Bell? Where do we land on that? All right, and here we are. Boom. Processing order. Nice. Now, am I going to regret this in the morning, eating Taco Bell at 11 o'clock at night? Yeah, of course. But right now it feels so damn good. Oops. Alright, let's focus. Ethelthred looks at you with the warmth of a snake. Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you, Jardicus, suggest that we use heretics who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants. I do like number one. You said number one is what we should go for. I think that might be it. So far, that's the best one. Yeah, I like that. I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do, Aethelthrad.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officers' deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
Middle decks.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Aethelthred bows ceremoniously and takes his leave without sparing you another look. Nerd, get out of here, loser.
So, why are you here?
There are questions that I wish to answer that I do not know just yet. I hope you'll clarify that. I think 3. I do not know just yet. I hope you will clarify that.
Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity.
Well, good. Spit it out, lady.
My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Hell yeah, okay.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
One of. Does this mean there are other heirs?
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. Bloodright alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
If you are satisfied with Edelthrad, then what sense is there in having this conversation? You are wasting your... Why are you wasting your time on me?
Impatience. I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Edelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here, in the Coronis Expanse.
Coronis.
Once, you were a commissar of the Imperial Guard, a political officer who was not afraid to face his own death or to send his underlings to theirs. Resolve, faith, implacability. All of it gives one a unique perspective when presented with a situation where a less steadfast individual could falter. Trust me, your future holds plenty of situations where your commitment to your duty, or your house's interests, will be one of your strengths.
All right.
Moreover, even changing your family name will not rid you of the fame you previously garnered. I hope it will also help you bring glory to the von Valancius dynasty, to which you now belong.
Thank you for clarifying. May I ask my questions now?
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
An incident took place on the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors.
Adira.
This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Where is your ship headed?
The Rykad system,
Rykad.
the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand that... for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
Alright, we won't ask questions. We're going to Rykad. That's all I need to know. What are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Gracious Lord Captain, surely there are ways I can prove myself a worthy heir.
You can start by not asking questions of this sort. I have no need for sycophants.
Okay.
I will draw my conclusions when an opportunity to prove yourself arises. As for when you will be granted that opportunity, only the God Emperor knows.
I have no more questions.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Hell yeah, I like that. Oh shit.
Grovel before the faithful.
You've been ambushed. Initiative. All combatants act in turns. I get it. Start the battle, I guess. Theodora, what do you do? Kill them. Hell yeah.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Can I rotate the camera?
One fewer target.
Oh, I can. Nice.
Reduced to dust.
Shit. Abelard. Hell yeah. Mort.
For the glory of the Imperium.
Out of my way! Chaos guides me.
My ears are ringing.
Use cover to avoid enemy attacks. Cover that a character can hide behind are marked with a shield. This is like XCOM. I played XCOM back in the day. Alright, I'll go right here. Enemy target. The target becomes marked. The ally who kills the marked. What?
Actions will speak louder than words.
I don't really have the range for this. Can I hit this guy? No. 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 Oh, wait. Yes.
And so it shall, another step towards our ultimate victory.
Critical hit. Your character is landed a critical hit that deals increased damage equal to the character's critical damage stat. Hang on. I see. Okay. Got it. Critical hits. I got you. That's it for me. I think. What is this about? Stolbrevolver. Yeah, that's it.
Death to non-believers!
Brace yourself, Avalard.
Death to the weak!
Just a minor setback.
Shit.
Follow my lead. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
That guy's badass. Abelard is crazy.
Follow my lead.
Wow, Mort's badass too.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
My ears are ringing.
Serve the ruinous power!
I took care of this one.
Well, then I'll come over and I'll... Well...
This is beyond me. I will not be...
Hell yeah.
Don't touch me!
That's it. Easy.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
A single whoreson.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Roger that. I'll go help Mort. Can I loot these guys, actually?
We are bound by the blood
Guess
of
not.
martyrs.
He went this way? No. He said he went ahead, but where is ahead? This way? Where the hell's Mort? Hey, Mort. Mort.
The divine watches over us.
I'll be right back. Okay. You'll be happy to know that I got food. Always rate the Dashers. 5 stars, whatever, communication, follow, friendly, handled with care, above and beyond, submit. Why not? They didn't actively hurt me, so who cares? Alright. I think with that, though, let's actually save. Saved. And that'll be it. Goodbye.